Mira Business FM, Dubai's home of business radio.
It's the morning drive here at Mira Business FM. My name's Tim Elliott, and we are talking cars now with our resident petrol head expert, man who knows more about hypercars and supercars than is really necessary in life. But he is here, Jacek Ziomek from X Motors. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
There's your introduction today. Knows more than we could ever know. I've got quite a lot to talk to you about today, Jacek, because I did a little bit of research earlier in the week. I want to talk to you about BMW's Neue Klasse, which is what they're doing as they look towards the electric vehicle space. I want to talk about the new Ford Mustang, the Dark Horse, which I think is a great name. Ferrari's EV, you mentioned this last week.
Yes.
And we didn't really have very many details.
Okay.
The details are coming out now. The videos are coming out. It's all over YouTube. It's worth looking at that. But I wanted to start with the Robotaxi in the UAE. This is I suppose, Tesla news this week.
We'll see.
It's coming, isn't it?
It's probably Tesla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the visible kind of shape on the photo.
Yeah. This is on social media, isn't it? It's kind of there's a hint on social media.
They sign NDAs, so they cannot say anything, but it looks like that.
Okay,
we'll see.
Well, I mean, the story is this, isn't it? That in theory, this is what we're hearing, but you don't actually know. But apparently, full self-driving mode will be launched in the UAE as early as this month. That's the tease. I'm saying that's the rumor.
Like we talked before. Okay.
Yes.
The problem is not the automated taxi. The problem are the others.
Yeah, it's funny that some people are like, oh, I don't know if I'd get in an automated car. I don't like the idea of no driver. And I've always thought it's not that worries me. It's the other drivers on the road.
You cannot also shout on them, right?
Well, you can't. So what happens with road rage if you're in an automated car? I hadn't even thought of that.
There's no road rage.
Well, there is no road rage. And
maybe you can hug them.
Road hug. We should spread that. That
just
would be good.
Magnetic weapon, okay?
Okay. But do you know what's interesting about this is one thing I do know is that the RTA here in Dubai, they've earmarked, there are 65 locations and there are 2 operational zones for the rollout of Robotaxi services. And this is Baidu's Apollo Go program. So this is an autonomous vehicle. And that's it's a bit like a big SUV. So that's going to be tested. I think it's being tested now at the moment. And there are areas that have been mapped.
They were testing it already, I think.
I think it is being tested now. Yeah, that's right. 17 locations in Zone 1, 48 in Zone 2. And it's part of an operational framework. So I don't know whether, Tesla is an addition to that or, if it is just rumours, but something is happening.
For sure. Let's see.
Is the Robotaxi, the Cybercab, whatever it's going to be called, I've seen lots of pictures of it online, and the main picture is this big kind of bus thing. That's like a slightly different vehicle.
Okay.
The Robotaxi, as far as I can see, has a massive trunk, boot, lots of space for luggage, but it's a 2-seater.
2-seater?
Has
no sense.
That's what I thought. These are the photos that I've seen online of the Tesla, what is being called the Robotaxi, the Cybercab. The early Robotaxi was very like the Model, is it the Model 3? The hatchback one, but that was 4-door. The newer versions, and whether they're just models that you see online, are 2-seater cars, but really nippy little cars that you would quickly jump off.
Maybe there are some kind of research which is saying that mostly we are journeying alone, right?
It could be. Yeah, it could be.
Maybe.
I mean, I'm just surprised by that. But there is still this kind of angular kind of bus that looks like it would fit. It's like a big minibus. So maybe, I don't know, 16 or 20 people. It looks like it would fit that number. I mean, I don't know. Because all of this is speculation at the moment.
As I told you, I saw the video showing the Zoox, the Robotaxi, which they're using in Vegas.
Mm.
It's, in my opinion, it's best what I've seen before.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did you say that? What's
it's
better?
4-seater.
Yeah.
2 people against 2 people, okay? Opposite way.
Yeah, okay.
And
So, yeah, okay.
you have a doors, automatic doors, both sides.
Like swing
That's all.
doors that would swing up or
No,
do
no,
they
no.
open? No, they
On a
open
side.
out?
On
Oh,
a
okay.
side.
Okay.
On a side. Everything is like a Uber by app.
Yep. Yep.
And each person has its own touch panel, regulate the temperature. You can also listen to the music there.
Okay. Okay.
So, and it looked like it's not driving slow. It's following the speed of others in the traffic. So it's not annoying. It's, in the tram in Dubai, you feel like you are a tourist, right? It's going so slow.
Sure.
So if the Robotaxi will be so slow, it's also annoying.
Yeah, that was the worry. There were some people talking about 5-10 kilometers an hour, which seems like
Makes no
super slow.
sense.
So you
It's
jump in
like
and jump out.
a red flag act, if you remember what I mean.
I do, yeah, yeah. For sure I do. But this system in Vegas is much quicker, much zippier.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's the word. Tesla's launching something, whether it's full self-driving, full autonomous driving,
But
we
going
don't
to
know.
Tesla, you heard that Elon said that it's not anymore FSD available as a package at the purchase. It
Okay.
will be paid. You can pay every month separately or
Just
full
a
year.
subscription model, that's right, yeah.
They're changing to subscription model.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, it's happening, whatever you think. But it's been launched in a limited capacity, full self-driving software in Austin, in Texas. So they're going to widen that out, and it's all of the vehicles as well in Austin where it's being tested at the moment. So let's see. It's coming to a Cybertruck near you.
Okay,
probably.
so just make a few steps in the future.
Mm.
Driving license is not necessary anymore.
Well, there was talk 10, 15 years ago. I remember a friend of mine saying to me about my son. My son's 22 now, and one of the first things he did when he was 18 was learn to drive. So he's now had a driving license for 4 years, drives far better than I'll ever drive.
Okay.
But I remember a friend of mine saying to me when my son was, I don't know, 8, 9, 10, around about there, he said to me, he'll probably never even bother with a driving license. It won't even be a thing when he's, 18 or 20. And I remember thinking, I don't think so. But
17? Something like this.
when did you learn? Well, how old were you? You probably learned when you were 3 or 4. I know what you're like.
No, not like that. Okay, but in Europe I was driving sometimes 24 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like a competition among the friends. Okay, let's go from Poland to Spain across the Europe in one shot.
Very cool. Okay. That's that's slightly different.
Course,
What year?
Of
how
course,
old were you?
breaking all the limits these days,
Yes.
except Germany, when we're
The Autobahn is some parts of the Autobahn, not all, the whole system. Yeah. Okay. How old were you when you learned? When do you remember?
15, 16,
do you remember?
15, 16.
What's and in Poland? What's the legal? When are you allowed to? Because it's now
17.
17. Okay, so I mean, when I learned, it was first learned it was 17. But I think potentially 10, 15 years, a lot of people won't bother. Depends on infrastructure. It depends if you can get around. If you can get to work and back, and it's as easy as getting in a car, then all right.
It's like a Thermomix. Okay, you don't need to know how to cook anymore, right? You drop something inside and it works.
Yeah, true. But I still like the whole process of.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Like a manual driving, right?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Tell me. You're talking my language. Well, let's see what happens. I have no answers to that. More stories I wanted to bring up with you. I tell you what we'll start with. I'll keep the Neue Klasse, the BMW story for a moment, because you mentioned this last week. Ferrari's first fully electric vehicle, I think it was tentatively named. We thought it was going to be Elettrica. It is going to be Elettrica, I think. It's debuting the first half of 2026. Are you excited about this? You mentioned it last week.
I think we should be excited about
There's
every
a
Ferrari.
coming. Jacek.
Doesn't matter. So Taycan is not a bad car, right?
Yeah.
It's not as exciting like 911, but still.
It's a nice looking saloon, I think.
It's not about the nice looking, it's about the driving.
Yeah, good. No, I was looking at one the other day because you mentioned them a lot, and I don't pay that
I
much
treat it like
attention,
a just convenient four-door 911.
yeah, well, exactly. But all electric. But the thing with Ferrari is this. Let me just throw some features, specifications towards you. Quad motor, all-wheel drive, 1,000 horsepower, the Electrica. You gave the knowing
Okay.
nod there. You
Okay,
approved
okay,
of that.
okay.
It's not
Nothing
unusual.
surprising.
Yeah, sure. That's fine. 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, 2.5 seconds.
Okay.
Pretty good, yeah.
Keeping the
Okay.
standard.
Yeah, keeping the standard. Top speed, this was what got me, 310 kilometers an hour. Not bad.
Much.
Not much. Okay. It's so difficult to impress this man.
No, but compared to the other Ferraris.
No, I know. But the thing is, this is their first fully electric vehicle. I was
Okay.
watching.
Did they mention it,
some of
the
video
weight?
of it. The
Weight.
width. I don't have that in front of me, but it's a supercar. It's wide. That's all I know. Why is that a thing that I should?
Because it's the most
be concerned with?
important parameter for the supercar.
Is it really?
Of
Well,
course,
it
of
looks
course.
like looks impressive to me. 4-door, 4-seat Grand Tourer.
Okay. I think 2.5 ton at least
Okay.
because of the battery, which
Yeah,
is
but this
huge.
is the thing, 122 kilowatts. Yeah, is what we're reading at the moment. 800 volt architecture, 350 kilowatt DC fast charging, which is really fast. Range something like 530 kilometers, so over 300 miles.
The only problem with the Ferrari, they're always behind the leaders in electronics. That's the problem.
Well, you could say that that's the Apple approach. Let other people make the mistakes,
Yeah.
and we'll iron things out and get it
Yeah.
right. I mean that. I don't know whether that is the approach. You mentioned this last week, and I thought this was really interesting, and there's confirmation of what they're going to be doing. Instead of artificial engine noise, obviously electric cars much
Yeah.
quieter, the Electrica is going to use sensors. It will detect and amplify natural vibrations from the electric motors in
Yeah.
the gearbox, and then it relays that sound to the cabin. It is the actual engine.
That's the new
buzz.
growl. That's the new growl for the petrol heads.
Exactly, the new
The
growl.
sound of electric motor.
For the electric heads. Yeah, exactly right.
Electro heads.
The electro heads. That's got to be some sort of music reference. I don't know. But those are the details that we have. Price wise, I should ask you this, but what would you think?
I
it would
think
go for?
€500,000.
That's exactly what they're saying. Yeah, I had a feeling you'd get that right. Are you interested in this? Are you excited by this? Put aside the fact that it's a new Ferrari.
For
that's
sure, I want to see. I
immediately
want to touch. I
interesting.
want to drive. For
You
sure.
do. You want to? Yeah. Okay. You're not the biggest fan of electric cars. I've noticed.
It's not like that. It's not like that.
Well, you wouldn't be as excited about an electric car as you would be about.
It's not about the electric cars.
Is it
It's
not?
a kind of trend which is making them looking like a Pokemons.
Okay.
Okay.
So
If it's the same like the BMW i5, i7, they look exactly the same like the standard 5 or 7, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That's good idea.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right then. But when
And
it's
also, I know there is a startup here in the UAE, the guys who are doing retrofit of electric motors into the old cars. Like you have a 1965 Mercedes, okay? You can convert it to the EV.
and most of the time people are using Tesla technology, aren't they?
You're using the technology, let's say from Tesla
Yeah.
or any Chinese car,
Yeah.
okay? You can skip the emissions in this moment. You skip the unavailable parts, the engine, gearbox. Most of them are not longer available anywhere. So you're removing all this stuff, keeping the beautiful shape. You're changing the interior a little bit to keep the style, but changing the details to be more modern. You have a beautiful car.
Yeah, for sure you do. There's a show. I think
The next step, I think, after a couple of years, you can make it and add the module, make it at automatic car. Okay.
Yeah.
So So you don't need to have a driving license. You have a beautiful toy. You don't need to drive it. It drives itself.
I guess so. There's a Discovery Channel show where a guy does this, and people will go to him with an old Land Rover, for example, that they love and want to get converted and made into an electric car. And more often than not, he uses a Tesla. It's the magnetic Tesla engine. I don't know what they're called.
Okay.
But it's amazing, and very often they'll strip them down and redo the interior and get rid of any of rust from underneath or whatever. It's a great idea. How many people are doing that here? You mentioned one startup doing it.
I know because one of my friends, he's working on it, I think, since 3 years.
Okay.
They announced the car and in the end of this last year or at the beginning of this year. So the project is going on. We will see that for sure.
The Ferrari CEO is named Benedetto Vigna, and he has said about this new Elettrica, he's offering the true Ferrari promise. So this is where you start to smile.
They said what the marketing told them.
That's, well, yeah. And unique emotional driving experience. It's not just about the speed, it's not just about the long range, it's about the Ferrari DNA. That's what he was trying to put across to the media.
So what is the Ferrari DNA?
Oh, you tell me. I've never
If it's
driven
not
one.
the V12.
Well, hence the sound amplification in the cabin, I suppose.
Okay,
That's the new
the
way
same
forward.
BMW is doing since years, okay?
I always like when you come to the studio.
There's nothing new. It's just trying to sell what they sold already. Okay? Because once they announce the car, probably it's sold out.
That's what you, every time you're here, it's
Now
that's what you say, yeah.
they show a little bit of details. They're calling their customers and they're getting the down payments.
The customers that are already on the list.
Then there will be the premiere, and
okay.
if you ask, sorry, sir, it's sold out.
Yeah. Well, it's nothing like
Maybe next year.
exclusivity, is there, I suppose? Let's go back to BMW. The Neue Klasse. This is the new class, obviously. So this is BMW expanding its range.
Okay.
I
New idea, same story.
kind of similar, yeah. I
You
suppose
remember
so.
the Chris Bangle BMWs?
The what, BMWs?
Chris Bangle, there was the designer.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
He changed the look of all the BMWs. And all the fans almost crucified him.
Right.
Okay, because of that. Now they believe in him, but every 2-3 generations, BMW is changing the design, and the first voices telling no, it's a mistake, it's a wrong. It's then after a couple of months, sometimes years, they agree and yeah, it's a beautiful car.
But this is the thing. But we don't like change, do we? You have to adapt to change. It's one of the things you have to learn, and I suppose
That's the only thing you can be sure. Change.
Well, it is, but it's still hard to deal with, unfortunately. But this is BMW getting ready. They're trying to
With this small kidneys
solidify
at the front.
their decision. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that's probably not your thing, but integrated technology. It's a new platform. They want to be there. It's an iX3 SUV coming this year. The i3 sedan later this year.
Those cars are good for
M-Class models early next year.
But don't you think the modern BM looks cheap inside?
Honestly, I haven't been in one for a long time, so I'm not qualified to comment. But
Okay.
you tell me.
That's my feeling. I feel the new BM looks cheap.
Well, do you think that's going to get better? Because by 2027, we're reading 40 new BMW models.
Okay.
40. 40. That's a lot of new cars coming on the road. Lots of R&D.
But I think that if you take a look under the hood, now BMW has 2 engines. Rest of them are the modification of the basics. Okay.
Okay.
Adding the cylinders, cutting the cylinders, everything is the same to low down the cost. for the concern. So 40 new models means probably similar story. Just some small parts which are changing the look for the customer, but initially under the hood it's everything the same.
Yeah. So seemingly much more choice, but really how much more choice you're questioning?
Yeah, I think.
Just, yeah, okay. The other thing I wanted to ask you about, I don't know if you've seen this yet, and I don't know if you have, do you sell Ford Mustangs at Exmo? Have you ever dealt with them? You know, I know it's not quite the level that you have, but the new Ford Mustang Dark Horse SC. So this is a new supercharged V8 coming out this summer.
You know, probably it will be the last V8, last V8s in the world, because in Germany they cut everything. I think, of course, there are some models like you can get a RS6 or a Urus or a BMW still with a V8, but I think the muscle cars will remain on the market with the V8s. If the Europe will not wake up again.
You think so? Okay.
I'm not a big fan of muscle cars, but I have to appreciate the sound and.
But that's why I brought this story up, because I thought it would be just the idea of that kind of bubbling V8.
I have had a short time
muscle car.
Challenger. Okay.
Okay.
It was decent car.
Yeah.
6.2 compressor.
That's a powerful vehicle.
Yeah. 730 horsepower.
7 gear, 8 gear. What was it? What was the gearbox in that?
I don't know.
Remember?
I don't know. It's automatic American gearbox inside.
Oh, okay. Okay.
About the Ferrari, I can tell you what is inside, but.
So this is a 500 horsepower car. Sorry, no, the SC is 815 horsepower.
Okay.
The Dark Horse is 500 horsepower. So very, very powerful. 5.2 litre V8, 7-speed dual clutch transmission. That's what's coming out from Ford Mustang this summer. And if you're interested, Magnaride dampers with the latest software baked in, revised springs, firmer rates, new stabilizer bars, updated front and rear knuckles. I have no idea what I've just said. But
I think
it
sounds good.
It does. Thanks very much.
Sounds good.
I do appreciate that. There's also a lightweight
translating in the short words. Okay.
magnesium strut tower brace.
Okay.
Oh, I love car lingo. Another thing, and I said to you off air, have you been reading about this new bright yellow Subaru that's been launched in Australia, the BRZ? You haven't, have you? And I said to you, look, there's a trend at the moment for yellow kind of sports cars, coupes around, which, you know, it's like a fashion thing. It comes around, doesn't it?
Okay.
It used to be that if you had a yellow car, you were a financial advisor or you worked in financial services in some way. That was always the kind of running joke. Slightly unfair, but it seems to be there are lots of yellow, sporty type cars around.
Sporty
now.
type, that's better word.
Sporty type is the point. And then you pointed out, look, Lamborghini never stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fair.
Ferrari as well.
Yeah, that's very true. Subaru, the Impreza, for example, is that something that you were ever interested in? The rally car, I always remember people talking about
rally
that.
cars.
Yeah.
They were good, but I don't think so anymore. They can be there.
All right then. Well, that's what we've got. But it's just like a yellow. There is a craze at the moment. So, but this is particularly Japan and the US. It's now moved to Australia. I just think yellow is kind of you love it or you hate it in a car.
Yellow?
Yeah, it's a color you have to really like. I think there are yellow car people, and there are people who aren't yellow.
And there are petrol heads as well.
There are petrol heads. Yeah,
Who don't care.
Just not. Yeah, well, that's very true. You're in that category. What was the other I was going to say?
It's a beautiful color for the Ferrari, for the Lamborghini.
Yeah, but that's a supercar. That's a different thing.
Funny, we sold last year yellow G63.
Oh, okay.
We did it spec by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the city.
Full yellow interior?
No.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
What colour was the interior?
Yellow stitches, but black interior.
Oh, very nice. Okay, very subtle, very tasteful.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Same with the Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea of yellow interiors,
You
I don't know what to say.
the ultimate look of disappointment. You looked away there with like, why?
See, a couple years ago, I found a nice offer. As far as I remember, it was on Sharjah. Maserati Grand Sport is a special edition of 4200. Doesn't matter. Okay. I went there. It's a beautiful silver car with the silver rims. I opened the door and shut it back.
What was offending about the inside?
Purple and pink.
Purple and pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
And touch of blue.
Ooh. Yeah. You got to be so careful with that, haven't you?
It wasn't a good decision because he was selling for the absolutely best price. And changing interior is not a big issue. But still, you're changing to something which is not genuine. So for Maserati, it matters, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can understand that. The last thing I wanted to ask you about today was this. You what was it? A 6-hour race in Abu Dhabi, and there's a 24-hour race.
There was last week.
Yeah.
Last week in Abu Dhabi as Marina. This week in the Dubai Autodrome, we have a 24 hours.
Okay.
And we are there as a team.
Okay.
Okay. You can find us in a blue Audi R8 GT3 with the X Motors logo.
All right then. And this is a race for what are the stakes? Are the stakes high? Is it kind of a fun weekend, or is there a?
It's like a kind of
how's the-
training, let's say.
Okay.
Okay. It's
How's the
a long story.
competition?
The competition is there are 50 cars in the track and the different classes, so it's not like it's not so simple.
No, for
can-
sure. Well, 24-hour race is not so
Yeah.
simple.
You have 3 drivers.
Uh-huh.
They are changing. None of them can drive longer than 8 hours. Okay,
Okay.
but it's not easy. Let's say
Okay. So if you're in Motor City
6
this
hours is
weekend-
not easy. Keep in your mind that Formula One races are limited to 2 hours. Okay,
Yeah.
but WEC it's different competition.
Okay, and that's this weekend. That's Dubai Autodrome.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
It's starting-
Point in the
it's-
wrong direction.
it's starting tomorrow 1 p.m.
All right then. Oh, last thing. Formula One cars next year. Any changes? I know.
Yeah, and
you
it changes
follow-
a lot of changes.
Yeah. I wanted to.
Upside
I'll hand
down,
over to
upside
you.
down.
Is it really that drastic?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
the biggest difference is until now for the hybrid era of Formula One, you had only a small amount of power generated by the electric engine.
Right.
Now it's almost half.
Really.
Yeah, and
Okay.
the driving and the drivers can have to change their how they drive because you're getting back the power, you're charging the electric battery, okay, for the electric motor,
Yeah.
getting it from the braking, okay.
Okay.
So that's a completely new story for everyone, for the constructors, for the teams, for the drivers.
Okay. What do you think that's going to mean for the competition next year? Are there drivers
It's
who will adapt
Unpredictable.
better than others? I mean,
Unpredictable. Looking at it, it will be funny because I think the first races will be full of safety cars, disqualifications, and
okay. And
we have a big new player, Audi,
okay.
who has a big experience with hybrid cars in Le Mans.
Okay. And would you tip Audi as being?
We'll see. It's not so easy. It's
Okay.
not so easy.
Mm.
You can compare, let's say, BMW. They were trying unsuccessfully, and you have a Mercedes. They won many titles.
Mm.
It's not so simple.
But it is a huge change this year, isn't it?
The truth is,
Okay. You excited about it?
yeah, the truth is, the people are important.
Mm.
Most of the guys are Brits in the Formula One
Is that why is that? Is that just
because the racing
Heritage,
Came from there.
legacy. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, let's see what happens next year. Who knows? Formula One with new vehicle technology. It's not such a strange
We're
thing.
starting in Australia.
Okay.
Okay. The testing will be in the February in Bahrain.
Mm-hmm.
It will show something.
Sure.
But the first race should be funny.
It's just round the corner.
Yeah.
Jacek Ziomek is from X Motors here in Dubai. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's Mira Business FM, The Morning Drive. You can get in touch with us. Let us know what you think across social media. Like and subscribe. We always enjoy. And remember, what we do, you can watch, listen to again on the website, on YouTube, different platforms. Find us and wherever you get your podcasts. Just look for Mira Business FM.